Clock in, clock in. Black guy that just walked in.
Shade some, nigga ain't gon' shade nothing. Take some, nigga ain't gon' take nothing.
Team Black gotta stand up, man. Right now we about to get into a video with my boy, Lit Yoshi. Now, I haven't been hearing from Yoshi. You probably haven't been hearing Yoshi. That's probably cause not finna let his ass make no music right now. But a little bit too hot out till they told that buck go turn some milk, but they come back later when you done drinking the whole facility of the milk factory with all the cows. Yeah. That's probably where he been, drinking stupid milk, trying to simmer down, you feel me? But we all know he ended up being charged with a little situation. How long ago that was? Not too long ago, you feel me? And probably still going through it, believe so, because that's probably why he's not around, due to the conditions of his bond or whatever he's going through. But hey, somebody decided to make a video, and we gonna watch it. TBG's head youngin in charge caught telling on himself. Let's see what this about.
Yoshi, I'm the Yo-Yo, TBG head youngin. Yeah, them BBGs used to be my sons, man. Oh, man. Yo-Yo, they know that he out of stock. They know every time he hear a name, he come and split off.
2 shootings and facing 7 attempted charges. He has court today.
Yeah, in one of those incidents, 2 kids were injured when the vehicle they were in was shot at.
What up, gang? Back at it with the real. You know what's the deal. We about to check in with Louisiana today. Cause man, they got a savage over there that's been a menace in the streets. That boy Lit Yoshi been stepping left and right on his ops without a care in the world. It was only a matter of time before numerous hits on his BBG and NBA rivals caught up with him. Which incident was the one that got him arrested? Just how many bodies did he drop? Who are his ops? And has NBA YoungBoy started beef with the wrong one? We gonna answer all that and more. So let's get it. Before we get into the vid, drop which city you from and which beef is hot in your city. First off, this beef in Louisiana goes hella deep. The gang beef between Fredo Bang's Top Boy Gorillas, TBG, and BBG, and Young Boys Never Broke Again have been leaving bloodshed and lost everywhere it touched. We've covered this entire gang breakdown in a previous vid I did, so you can check that out to understand how all this beef started and the ones pulling the strings behind each gang. I'll link it in the description below, and you can check it out after this video. Lil Yoshi plays a crucial part in all of this. TBG's head youngin is Fredo's right hand and hitman, and he has the body count to back up that credential.
Yeah, youngin in trouble, fuck you mean, you better sit down. Y'all niggas know my work, come in that rap so I can spin round. I'm the king of them gorillas in my hood, time to switch around.
Now TBG is top side of Southside Baton Rouge, and BBG the bottom side of Southside Baton Rouge. Their beef spans far back in time, but at one point, that sparked a feud with Lit Yoshi towards BBG, and NBA was the head of TBG, G-Money, in 2017. Because of G-Money's beef with NBA YoungBoy, many speculated that he was the one that ordered the hit on the rapper's life. But when cops made the arrest, all those speculations were confirmed. The trigger puller was YB's associate, NBA Lil Pat. At the time, G-Money was the face of TBG as a talented rapper and hood dude. After his passing, Fredo would be facing legal issues, and that's when Lil Yoshi stepped in to put TBG on his back and avenge his TBG partner in the process.
Like, G died, and I'm like, G died, Fredo in jail, Cook was in jail. Like, it felt like on some stuff it was like kind of dying down. So I'm like, shit, no, I know this shit come from. I've been around this since I was little. I can't let this shit die. I don't know something.
Let's just insert one piece of information here. Lit Yoshi is the nephew of notorious TBG founder Lil Ivy, who was murked in 2005. So he's no stranger to the streets and have been known to strike fear in his ops. On April 6, 2020, Lit Yoshi will go on the gun for NBA Lil Pap's life and will be caught on 4K in the attempt. Him and another member pulled up in a parking lot of an apartment complex in the 6500 block of Hanks Drive and could be seen offloading shells in one direction. One of the persons on the other end was rumored to later be NBA Lil Pap, but he luckily made it out with his life. Not ending Pap's life left the Baton Rouge savage on the hunt for his ops. The next victims will come just a few months later on July 4th, when Yoshi and another assailant, probably the same from the April shooting, pulled up to the 11300 block of Greenwell Springs Road in a silver Ford F-150 and opened fire on 2 adults and 2 kids pulling into an apartment complex in their vehicle. While they sustained injuries, luckily, again, no one lost their lives. Lil Yoshi was terrorizing the city and putting pressure on his ops no matter the collateral damage. His reckless actions, however, led law enforcement right to him. Nearby video surveillance would identify Yoshi's vehicle and allow detectives to track the rental company and find out it was rented by Yoshi's girl. Detectives would swoop in on their apartment location, finding Yoshi in the vehicle. Upon searching, they found 2 weapons, and according to their arrest report, one of the guns was matched to ballistics found at the scene by the Louisiana State Police Lab. It wasn't looking like Yoshi's day at all, because detectives would also match the rental car information and video surveillance to connect Yoshi to the April 6th shooting as well. If all this wasn't evidence enough, booking documents state that they also found clothes from Yoshi's residence matching those worn during the apartment shooting. Yoshi was held on 3 counts of attempted hits, unlawful use of a weapon, and damage to property in the April 6th shooting on Hanks Drive, and 4 counts of attempted hits, unlawful use of a weapon, and damage to property in the July 4th shooting on Greenwell Springs Road. Things were looking bad for the rapper, but if anything was proven by now, was that Yoshi ain't give 2 Fs. During all this time, where he's out raining shells down on his ops, he was also coming for him online, a lot of the times on his IG Live. From BBG Baby Joe.
That boy ain't got no bodies. Talking about he killed, that boy ain't got no bodies. I grew up with him. I grew up with Baby Joe. I've been knowing him since he was a baby.
Who narrowly escaped after being shot in the head.
You all in your shit.
To BBG Tyler.
When Banks was about to crowd your that my first time meeting Tyler. Man, Bankstown trying to crawl me with the wood. Hop in the car then, nigga. I ain't even know you. All I knew was you a Baby Joe brother. On the strength of Baby Joe, because that been my son.
To hood legend Boosie.
TBG is boosting muscle. Well, was boosting muscle. Fuck. I ain't saying I wasn't boosting muscle. I was little. I was a baby. But you know, I've been around this shit since a baby. I know the real. Fuck wrong with a nigga, man. Shit be pissing me off. Yeah, tell a nigga why I haven't stopped fucking with you, nigga.
Who he accused of switching up on TBG, just like NBA Youngboy. Yoshi was beefing with the whole BBG like it ain't nothing.
Why these niggas flashing out on me on Instagram, but when I walked in Kid Barbershop and try to see what's all this shit about, nobody ain't had nothing to say. But now niggas won't go on Instagram and just flash out on me like that. Like, damn. I walked in Kid Barbershop on every BBG. On every BBG.
And was always strapped for the occasion.
I let my nuts hang. Draco with no watch the spitch bang. I said make money out these butters. Split your partner up in dollars.
He was in and out of the pen under the cops' radar, applying pressure on BBG and the NBA at the same time, releasing bangers like First Day Out, Blasting, and Again with TBG boss Fredo Bang. Dude had the talent to be a problem in music, but the street life he was leading was the only problem that kept stopping his shine on the legal front. It seemed that when you hear his name, it's always attached to beefing or him getting scooped up by the feds. And the next time we heard it, it was serious. Cops would hold Lit Yoshi, and this time, they didn't hold back. Seems like they were building a case in the background over the years and piled up information between the beef between the camps and knew exactly who each member was. With his arrest, later came an entire layout of all the incidents they have let Yoshi down for, naming him the top enforcer of TBG. That's how dangerous he became. Yoshi would rack up 7 attempted hits charges, among others, with bail set at 1.82 mil. That tied him to a string of offenses on top of what they already got him for, one including a 2019 failed Mother's Day hit on the life of his op, YB. While at the Trump International Beach Resort in Sunny Isles Beach, Miami, it's alleged Lit Yoshi was part of the crew that pulled up and opened fire on YB, hitting his girlfriend, raising a child, and ending the life of an innocent bystander.
So they were saying Yoshi had involvement in that too? Bruh. That boy, that really is a stepper.
Child, and ending the life of an innocent bystander.
A second shooting took place outside Trump International Beach Resort in Miami. A 19-year-old woman, reportedly the girlfriend of rapper NBA Youngboy, was wounded in the attack together with a 5-year-old boy.
Many, like his homie Fredo Bang, said the court is only using hearsay and semantics to make Yoshi look bad and stack up a case against him. But this vid of Yoshi riding in Miami with the chopper before YB was targeted moves things in favor of the law. All the evidence just keeps piling up for Yoshi. New reports just keep coming in, and the most recent claim that the feds have Yoshi on tape from a wiretap talking with another TBG member about the YB shooting on a prison call. Law enforcement goes as far back as to mention the lost lives that the feud has caused, mentioning Boulevard Quick and NBA associate Dump, whose hit is speculated to be due to Yoshi.
Been again, yeah, I'm smoking on that rush, dump, 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 dump. Yeah, I'm smoking on that truck, yeah. Spin again, yeah, I'm smoking on that rush, dump, 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 dump. Yeah, I'm smoking on that truck, yeah.
I feel like Ophir, I can't let it slide, gotta touch it. Draw down with that, I ain't never club it. Pressure hit, I ain't never run. Coolin' while I'm on the phone with Dump. Thanks, Star, for giving me a sign. Montana say he coming, never.
One main thing that stands out in the report is that the inclusion that Yoshi may have had his ops more shook than previously thought, because it seems someone snitched in a hit that Yoshi aimed to carry out on 4 BBG and NBA members when he rolled up and opened fire. The report states that the victim corroborated with authorities, and the only reported victims of the shooting was a BBG and NBA. So does this mean someone snitched?
NBA Nietzsche is a rant. You heard what I said? That ain't the paperwork saying exactly what he said, but that's the paperwork saying that you said something and they need you to back that shit up on my court date.
It's crazy that one guy is applying this much pressure, but can you give him wrong if someone folded? Yoshi has been on a murking spree, hopped out in broad daylight, hitting up everyone, sending bullets through houses, taking lives. The man has a reputation of being a savage, and it only works against him in his current case. If found guilty, he's sure to face football numbers, and that would be a shame given the bangers he's been dropping. Currently, Yoshi is back out after his bond was posted, but his presence online and in music has been silent. This is due to the heavy limitations placed by the court system. In line with him being out on bond, the judge has ordered Yoshi to refrain from posting on social media, and he's also been banned from making music, among some other things. Yoshi's case is still pending, and trust that him and most definitely his ops are waiting just like us to see the outcome. I never wish ill on no one, but you live that life, and it's only 2 ways out. Grave or in jail. Time will tell if Yoshi beats the odds and creates a third option. So much talent in Baton Rouge, man, but this beef is tearing the city apart. RIP to the lives lost, and hope them boys ain't passed away in vain. As of now, his diss track, Out My Top, to YB, continues to wolf towards speakers.
Niggas know just how I'm working, they know why I never pump, but they know I fucking stopped. This bitch got a beam and a drum. Let out bitches shots about that bitch, I know we own much.
And his talks towards Boosie, as his nephew's on his case, who claim that Boosie has money on Yoshi's head.
Honey on your head, honey on your head, honey on your head, honey on your head, honey.
Damn. After watching that video, man, that made that man Yoshi look like he just stepping on everybody. People, girlfriend, kids, they just making that man look like he's just a horrible person. Only thing we can do is see how this thing turns out. Hopefully that boy give him another chance, to actually pursue something and do something different. Because the way they saying he's stepping is kind of reckless, you feel me? Let me know how I feel about this in the comments below. Am I done with that? Clock out, Black got it.
Okay, I'm out here trying to get paid, but dog, I ain't got no kids. Ain't trying to be able to say it, dog, I know that you did.